With over a decade of battling rising sea levels and coastal erosion in Alligator Pond, Manchester, the Manchester Parish Development Committee and other stakeholders are starting a revolution to counter the effects of climate change. The seafood strip, which is popular among locals and tourists, has been said to be most affected by climate change than any other area along the island's coast. TVJ's Kalisha Williams reports.
It's a case of man versus nature in Alligator Pond, Manchester. First, over 100 feet of coastline eroded in the aftermath of Hurricane Ivan in 2004, toppled with the effects of climate change. As a result, the people here had to move further inland.
We don't have the space for the customers right now. Calico, Current Beach, gone, Oswald. You can't wait for sea rough, you come right up on Oswald.
Now, with a restoration plan and other stakeholders on board, Chairman of the Manchester Parish Development Committee, Tony Freckleton, is bringing hope to the people.
We undertook a bathymetric survey to study the effects of the currents on the shoreline, and we're about to begin the project to protect the shoreline of Alligator Pond within the next 3 weeks.
Using a model, he explained how an artificial reef will be used to restore the coastline.
If you can just imagine this pyramid-type artificial reef, about 15 feet high, would be placed in strategic locations across the length of the harbor down here in Alligator Pond. It will not only act to build back the shoreline, but it will act as nurseries where lobster and fish would be able to thrive in this environment.
But even as stakeholders work to mitigate the effects of climate change in Alligator Pond, Chief Executive Officer at the Jamaica Environment Trust, Susan Stanley, has another concern.
You need to have a very good understanding of the various coastal processes that are operating in the marine environment, in the coastal environment, in order to dictate where, for example, a groin should be placed, what impact it is going to have on that beach, what impact it could have further down the coastline as well, because these things don't operate in isolation. If you do something here, it can have an impact in another location.
Kalisha Williams, TVJ News.